Hey everybody, welcome to the 7th episode of the Reliquary Tower, a late night players podcast. My name is Tim. I am the editor and head writer for Late Night Players. As always, I am joined by my younger brother Rob.
Hi everybody.
How you doing today, Rob?
Great. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can't complain. Nobody would listen if I did.
Waka
waka.
You have a whole audience that listens. And before you say that there's no audience...
I never was going to say that at all.
Must be my subconscious. I've had 2 comments on the first impression YouTube video about how hilarious you are.
I wasn't joking in any of those videos.
But your facial expression...
Great. I'm goofy looking.
Part of me wants to start this over. The other part's like, no, this is gold.
It's good content.
Yep. Alright, so you've been up to anything fun lately?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
No. Should I have been? Is there anything I should have been up to?
No, because now I'm realizing the last few weeks have been like holidays. I'm just really busy. And
Yeah. I haven't really had a lot of time to do anything.
Speaking of not doing anything, you all may realize that we're three weeks since we last recorded. The reason is, what would have been the recording date for the 7th episode, we instead recorded the first episode of UniVersus, which is our trading card game Let's Play Battle Report video series. We did that because we were given early access to the My Hero Academia collectible card game Jetburn. We did an unboxing video of the booster box and of the Clash decks. And then we put the Clash decks up between me and Rob on LMP Versus. What did you think of the decks, Rob?
I liked them. They seem a little bit unbalanced.
How so?
One was way better than the other.
Yours, right? Wasn't...
I lost like every game except maybe 2 with her.
I feel like you had a better deck, but...
No, I think it was also... It's been a while since I played UniVersus. It does feel like it's more balanced towards whoever goes first. Like whoever gets that first shot definitely has a better chance of winning.
I can see that. Now, if anybody did watch any of those videos, you'll have noticed that I was using my heavy play playmat and deck boxes. They are amazing products, honestly. And I'm not just shilling because they sent us some. I'm shilling because I actually enjoy them. I have my timey-wimey deck sleeved in their curved sleeves. Took a little bit to grow on me with those sleeves after our first impression video, but I like them.
Do you have a plug for that, Tim?
I was going to ask you if you like the play... I know you like the playmat.
I love the playmat and I love the one deck box. I can't remember the name of it because I don't have those.
You like the RFG deck box Max. That was the white deck box that I have. One. And then you're a fan of the RNG dice box. That's the plastic one that's got a little bit more of a click to it.
Yeah.
But yes, as Rob was alluding to, we do have a 10% off product code for Heavy Play. It's Late Night Players, all one word, with night spelled N-I-T-E. Saves you 10% off your first purchase, which we will include the promo code and the link to their website in the show notes below. Now, the main topic of today is a couple weeks ago, UniVersus had their big reveal for a bunch of fun stuff. First and foremost, let's talk about Cowboy Bebop and Trigun Stampede Challenger Series. We know that they're coming January 19th, 2024. Both of them have 2 different character cards that can be played straight out of the box. The Cowboy Bebop one comes with Spike and Faye, where Vash and Wolfwood are in the Trigun Stampede ones, obviously. What do you think? I know you had a lot of thoughts on it because of the collector boosters that are included.
Yeah. The collector boosters that aren't different cards, they're just alternate art cards. That doesn't sound like any game that I know.
Yeah, but at least they're included with the deck, so it's not like they're making you buy an entire booster box of just alternate art cards.
But they'll make you buy a bunch of decks then, at that point, depending on how many different alternate art cards there are.
Well, for all we know, the 6 cards could be...
They're not going to all be included in one.
You don't think so?
Hell no. Why would you... Do you think Magic would make money if they put all their collector booster cards in one pack?
No. I know the alternate... What was it? It was Spike and Vash that they showed off. Their alternate art versions. The Vash didn't look all that different. I mean, one's like he's battle ready, the other he's kind of relaxed. But I love the artwork on the alternate art Spike because it looked like the character images from the opening of the series.
Yeah.
All jazzy and just freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, that was okay.
Is there one of them that you're wanting to play more than the other, or?
Yeah, Trigun for sure.
That's not the original Trigun. It's the new CG.
I know, but it's like, well, not that one, I guess. I was going to say it'd be my favorite anime, but one of my favorite animes, but since it's not that Trigun. But also, I feel like probably the play style that it's going to go with will probably be better for what I like. I don't know. We'll definitely see when it comes out, but... what was the other thing that they announced that I was like, oh, this is a Magic the Gathering thing?
That one in a second.
Oh, yes!
Oh, put that
yes,
thought.
Okay, I remember what it was now. I remember.
Because that's going to be the chunk of the conversation, let's be honest. The other one, so, pen in that, we're done with Trigun and Bebop. Attack on Titan got announced.
Don't really care.
Yeah, but...
I have not finished Attack on Titan. I want to finish Attack on Titan, but it's just such a sad show.
Now, the one thing I did like from the announcement that they keep reiterating, even in their little update video, is that it's all based on the manga, not the anime.
Yeah, which I hear the anime had a way better ending than what the manga did.
Yeah. But regardless, that's coming next year.
That's my version of... That's my anime version of All Too Well, the 10-minute version from Taylor Swift. Or What I Was Made For by Billie Eilish. If I need a song to cry to, that's probably what I'm going to do. If I need a show to just feel despair for, that's probably the show I'm going to go with.
Only because I haven't gotten you to watch Silent Voice or Violet Evergarden yet.
That's more despairing than Attack on Titan?
I won't lie, I got kind of teary-eyed at both of those shows.
But for a good reason, or because you just felt so helpless?
Bit of both. I mean, I'm not trying to cop out or anything, but look, I would say it's a mixture of both. Both a feeling of helplessness and a beautiful sadness, if that makes any sense. Like, it's no Shao Tucker in Fullmetal Alchemist sad.
Yeah, but I don't always want to be sad.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful... Like, you watch it and... Yeah, it makes you a little melancholy, but it's beautiful at the same time.
I may give it a chance. Anyways, but that's the point. That's the thing. And I know, like, everyone's all up on Attack on Titan's nutsack, like, always, but I'm just...
See, that meh and shrug is the primary reason I think it's a bad inclusion. Yes, it's one of the most popular...
You heard it here first, folks. Tim hates inclusion.
You know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's one of the world's most popular animes and mangas, but the manga's over, the TV series is over. By the time this actually comes out,
it'll be over.
That hype train's not there anymore. If this was 3 seasons ago, like if this was 2019, and instead of My Hero Academia, they announced an Attack on Titan for UniVersus, I think that would have been a bigger, not bigger than My Hero. God, it would never be that big, but it would make more sense then. It'd be like trying to do a Walking Dead trading card game at this point. Like, yeah, it's still there. It has its fans, but it will never have
spin-offs.
And yeah, dozens of spin-offs, but it'll never have that same popularity that the first couple seasons had. Or if you did jump into a completely different gaming genre right now, Night Models finally started showing off miniatures for their Game of Thrones skirmish game. It's based on the HBO series and not A Song of Fire and Ice. Who the hell cares? Like, not only is the popularity and the hype of that first few seasons of Game of Thrones gone, they shot themselves in the foot with that final season.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what your opinion of it is, as soon as that final season ended, people moved on. Now,
he's got a point, folks.
That's just the way I feel for the Attack on Titan stuff. But that's just me. It could be amazing. It could be...
I have no doubt in my mind it'll be amazing, but there gets to a certain point in some of these where I start... Okay, so I know what you've told me in terms of how the game's played. Like, it seems like everything's kind of branching off into its own thing. Like, yes, there are certain formats where you can mix and match everything together, but you won't be able to go to a tournament and be like, oh, here's Attack on Titan and here's Mortal Kombat.
Yes, you could.
Oh, you could? Oh.
So UniVersus has...
I thought they were different formats.
There's 3 primary formats. You have Retro, which is something that they launched during the pandemic under the previous owners. It will use any cards released, I believe, since Jasco owned the game forward. No matter what it is. Use it, play it, it's all that. You have, I believe the term is showcase format, which the showcase format will be like My Hero Academia, stuff like that, where you can only use cards from that selected IP. So if you want to play in the My Hero Academia showcase events, you can only play My Hero Academia cards in your deck.
Okay.
Then you have Standard. Standard's now going to be on a 2-year rotation. Anything released within that rotation can be combined, can be played against, everything like that. If I remember correctly, when Yu Yu Hakusho comes out in February, that'll be the start of the new rotation. That'll be the new Standard. So everything from the very first My Hero Academia set back rotates out. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, the reason I'm saying that is, like, the Titans are supposed to be these all-powerful things. I'm going to find it hard to believe that some of these characters are taking down Titans. But, I mean, you got superheroes, you got crap like that. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm. I don't know. It's just... It's like you, in terms of how you hate inclusion for people. I hate the fact that I can't come up with a story in my head where it makes sense. 'Cause a lot of times, like with Magic or stuff like that, in my head as I'm playing these decks, I'm making a story of like, oh hey, these dinosaurs are being ridden into battle by these fucking angels and stuff.
Heavy metal looking out.
I can't think of a situation where I think Spike Spiegel is going to take down a Titan.
That's fair, but first, before I counter the argument, I must state, stop making people think I'm a bigot.
I don't think you're a bigot.
You were saying I hate inclusion.
No, for the game. You were talking about the game, right? And people. You hate people. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so
Tim is not a bigot. Tim believes in inclusion for all gamers.
Thank you, bub.
You're welcome.
To counter your point, though, about Spike taking on a Titan, our last recording, we'd only been told, hey, something was coming for Godzilla. Now, as of November 3rd, we know what that is.
What is that? Because at this point, all I know is that we have one card.
Yes, so on November 3rd, Godzilla Day, they did the promotion with TCG Player to get the Godzilla -1 promo.
Which we did get at least one.
Yes, Shauna got the one. She didn't get the ultra rare one. She got the regular one, which still looks gorgeous.
I actually seen it completely like in person. The poster one would have been cool, but
it's a lot of white negative space.
Yeah, like this one, I like the way the hands are like in front of the name. Like it's very perfectly good full art version.
Well,
which I do believe you have an unboxing video of that.
I do. It is on our Twitter, I believe. Yes, it is. No, not Twitter. Sorry, YouTube. Did a YouTube short of it. But what I was going to say, additionally, is we're getting a Godzilla Challenger Series deck sometime in 2024.
Yeah, but I also don't like that, though.
Why?
I'd rather have it be a full set. Because I need a chance to get Mothra.
Well, we don't know if it's going to be a Godzilla -1 Challenger deck or if it's going to be a Godzilla overarching franchise Challenger deck.
So the Challenger decks,
or Challenger series.
That's like the Spike versus
Vash, yes.
Okay, well then if it's that and it's for, it wouldn't be for Zero, I wouldn't think, unless the humans or the other deck.
-1.
Or -1.
No, they're just
what did I say?
Zero. Wrong movie.
Yeah, Godzilla -1.
Well, they're not saying that we're getting 2 decks. They're just saying a Godzilla Challenger Series deck. So the Challenger Series doesn't necessarily have to be.
Oh, I thought there were 2 decks. I guess this is the first Challenger Series one we've gotten, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So okay.
Well, also, if you think about it, Cowboy Bebop and Trigun, 2 completely different animes, but they are space bounty hunters.
Oh my god! Maybe we get Ultraman.
That's exactly where I was going. What if the other one? What if they do have a comparable one, but it's another one of those kaiju-esque characters?
Well,
Ultraman. I can't. My mind's escaping.
Let's just go ahead and just do it. Evangelion. Yeah, okay. So I wouldn't mind that, but I don't want it to be Godzilla -1 then.
Which Godzilla would you want it to be?
Any of them that has any form of interaction with Mothra. So I can at least get a Mothra card.
I'm sure there'll be a Mothra.
Well, if you go -1, you're not going to get any other kaiju. It would just be straight Godzilla, I think. I don't think there's any other kaiju.
So that's why I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an overarching Godzilla deck.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Though, I won't lie. There's something that just makes me want to see Baby Godzilla.
No. All right, moving on.
Okay.
I'm not doing this crap anymore.
So, the main thing I wanted to talk about, and the most important thing, is all the Yu Yu Hakusho stuff that got announced. Oh my god.
All of? You mean just Dark Tournament?
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Yes. My favorite thing is that they partnered with Wizards of the Coast for set boosters. Oh, I'm sorry. No, they didn't.
That was the other thing. Okay.
Yes.
So with Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament, they are changing up the standard booster pack thing where...
Just for this set, though.
And, if it goes over well, they'll do it for other sets.
Well, they said these are special event boosters. They're not... Like, it's not a standard set.
No, it is a standard set.
Well, the way they made it sound is like, oh, you're only going to be able to get this while we're running the Dark Tournament. Crap.
So, the way the press release reads is that on February 23rd, they're releasing the Dark Tournament booster set. Previous sets have all been 11 cards. And I don't know... This is going to make me feel like an idiot, but I'm not for sure at what point during My Hero Academia one of those 11 cards was always a fighter. With Yu Yu Hakusho, we're getting 12 card boosters, 1 character, 10 cards of varying rarities. It's 6 commons, 3 uncommons, and then a rare, ultra rare, or secret rare. And then 1 reprint from the OG Yu Yu Hakusho set back in 2019.
What's that called? A reprint. It's called a what do they call it?
So you either get a time-shifted reprint.
No. What do they call the Magic? What do they call the Magic? Where you could possibly get that last card.
Oh, a list card.
Yeah, it's their list cards.
That's not too far off. But you've got the time shift cards, which is there's 30 plus time shift cards from the original one that will be in the new frame treatment. Same text, same abilities, everything like that, but just a new frame. And it will have the new set logo, so those will be standard legal.
Yeah.
Then you have the retro reprints, which have a 90s aesthetic look to it, along with the foil patterning, the text, the numbers. Those will keep the original set logo, but will only be able to be used in retro events. Those are actually called retro reprints. So retro, and I assume the Yu Yu Hakusho showcase, whatever they call that, spotlight. There we go, spotlight events. But the thing that got me the most with the announcement was the Wish Tournament. It's going to be an invite-only web event. The only way you get invited is by winning a local store's release event. Sometime next month, we're supposed to get details on what the Wish event is. But in my mind, I'm like, if they're doing any Wish, or if it's a Wish tournament, does it mean any Wish? What do you think?
I assume it's going to be as cool as that would be. I assume they're going to make it like, oh, well, you can get like maybe like product or design your own card or something. Like, I don't think they're going to be like, oh, yeah, hey, here's the keys to the company.
No, it's not going to be a Willy Wonka thing. Now, they used to do it where you can... one of the prizes in the old school, back when it was UFS, was the world champion of the single event got a character card, a fighter card based on them, and then in the tag team event, the whole tag team got a card.
So that'd be pretty cool to get put on a card, but I mean, it'd be very specific what set I would want my stuff on. Like, I would want it to be in a Yu Yu Hakusho set, or I'd want it to be
riding Mothra across the skies.
Yeah, like something completely out there, but not like, oh, hey, yeah, you get to be put on a card in our next set, which is fucking a new Attack on Titan set. No, I wouldn't want that. It would have to be something specific.
All I know is if I had the chance, and they're like, okay, you can design a card, not just the art, I'd want to just basically feature a character looking like me, Yu Yu Hakusho art, but have the Dark One's powers from the old score, Yu Yu Hakusho TCG, where it's like, pay the cost and change the text of any card in play to whatever you want it to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure, I'll just commit 2 foundations and make this, say, UN.
See, that'd be the rough thing, though, because depending on how, like, I assume this is going to go over the entire Dark Tournament saga in a perfect world.
I believe it will.
So, if it was going to be Yu Yu Hakusho, every card that I would want myself on would be in this set, probably.
Now, the weird thing, or I shouldn't say the weird thing, the one thing to keep in mind is that there's only 16 fighters in the set.
Yeah, that's messed up.
So we know all of Team Urameshi is going to have all of Team Urameshi should have a fighter. So Yusuke, Hiei, Kurama/Yoko, Kuwabara, and Genkai. That's 5. That's already almost a third.
I think Team Toguro had 5.
They all did, yeah. So they do Team Toguro. You're going to have the 5 there.
I bet you'll probably do... What's the Scottish boys?
Well, you got to do Chin and Chu.
Who?
Jin and Chu. Jin was the
I bet the whole team will be hit.
Oh, you're thinking that they'll
and
do...
then, like, the odd one out would probably be Koenma. If it's 5, 5, 5, there's 15.
Well, there's more than just 3 teams, though.
Oh, I'm saying they're going to do the important ones.
Now, the one thing that's interesting... So we got Yusuke team leader. In the keyword box, down at the very bottom, it has the keyword Team Urameshi. The promo card for the events, plus one of the ultra rares in the set, is called Urameshi's Perseverance. Team Urameshi Enhance. Commit. If you have a blocked attack this turn, draw a card. Only playable if your character has the Team Urameshi trait. So, kind of like what we talked about, our little wish list from one of our early episodes, that is, I'm assuming, how they'll do the team rosters. Like, because the old score game, you got bonuses if you were playing just that team. Team Toguro, Team Urameshi, whatever. Team Koenma. This way, it's a keyword on the fighter, which I kind of like.
It makes sense.
Because ultimately, there's no reason for you to have all 5 of the heroes in the deck, because not all of them are going to have the same
Oh, so you're saying
character lines.
Like maybe Yusuke's the only leader.
Well, no, I'm saying they'll all have fighter cards.
But you're saying there's only 16 fighters, period.
Yes.
Across leaders and fighters.
Yes. So ultra rares in this set do not have XRs. They only have alternate art treatments, which is kind of cool. Oh, here's the notes of that thing. One Team Urameshi, or Urameshi's presence, has all 4 symbols, so all Team Urameshi members can play it in their decks.
Yeah, this is something we'll find out more about.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It's very exciting, though.
Let's see here. What else did they show off? So, Urameshi's Perseverance will have 2 versions of the promo card. There's the promo has the characters in their tuxedo look from when they announced the 25th anniversary stuff.
I would like to give a shout out to anybody who actually will have a game shop that is supporting this.
Yeah. The regular promo that everybody can get has a black background. The Victory promo changes the gold background, or changes the purple background to a gold background with Victory stamped all over it. And then the alternate art version in the set gets rid of the silver border, and it's full art, completely new, unique art, and it's pretty cool. The secret rares in the set, there are 6 of them. They're saying that there's approximately 1 per box, and are all power cards. The XR versions remove the color border and adds gold stamped kanji into the artwork. Then the retro reprints, there are 5 of them in total. And then there's 4 chrome rares. I'm indifferent towards the chrome rares.
Yeah, they're cool, but they're not ones that I'll be upset if I don't get my hands on. There's definitely stuff I'd rather have.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. They're 100 copies each numbered. And all 4 of them in this set are character cards. So we know one of them is Yusuke.
Obviously.
Yeah. So now it's just a matter of
who the others.
Yep.
I assume it'll be like the main leader from each of the teams, probably. Like one will be Toguro. Unless they surprise me and they just make it Yusuke, Kurama, Hiei, and Kuwabara.
See, that's why I think it'll probably end up being, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you have the Team Urameshi is the face of the set.
Yeah, and at that point, I mean, then I would probably care. Because if I got one, I would want them all.
Agreed. Let's see here. What else was there? That was all they announced for that. The Wish Tournament, the playmat, the Chrome.
Yeah, give me all the Yusuke playmats, though. I'll take every...
It has the same artwork matching the promo card that you can get at your store's release events.
Store's release event?
Alright, if you can't catch on by Rob's subtle tone, We have in our area, not outside of our city, we have 5 stores that could potentially be 5 hobby stores. Yeah, hobby stores is a good word for it.
5?
Well, without naming any, you have the one on Green, which supported the first 2 sets of My Hero, but unfortunately they couldn't get a community going, so it died there quickly. You have the one out on 41, which supported it for the first set, but never bothered to advertise it. You have the one on Covert Avenue, which won't touch any TCG that's not Magic or Pokemon. You've got Morgan, which is more miniature and Gunpla based, but now they do carry Magic, and they do have some My Hero boosters, but I don't see that being a place that would support it. And then you've got the one on First Avenue, but they're more purely a comic shop. So that's why I'm saying 5. Technically, there's a 6th one there on off Lloyd across from Harrison. They only deal in Pokemon. They don't deal in anything else.
I see your point.
And the bad thing is, this is such a fantastic game, you just cannot get people. And I get it. Coming out of the pandemic, stores have to be more selective.
This was before the pandemic. These people, those stores supported what they supported before the pandemic, and it's the same after the pandemic. They're just not willing to try anything different unless you can get a community rallied around, which, I mean, we can be like, oh, hey, here's 3 of us right here. We'll do it, but they want, certain ones of them want you to have like 300 people raring to go, ready to drop
$1,000 per release to make it worth their while.
Not even just $1,000. Unless you're willing to commit to buying a whole box that is marked up 50%.
50% from regular retail.
Yeah, nobody will do anything with it, and it sucks because you want to support local, but at the same time, I don't know.
I wrote an article a long time ago after one of the shops kind of upset me, and I think I never brag about anything I come up with, but there was one line I wrote in the article that I 100% think sums it up perfectly. Support local so long as local supports you.
That's deep.
They owe us nothing, but that's a two-way street. We owe them nothing. If they're not willing to work with you, and I'm not just talking about on prices. There's plenty of places I will go to, and I will pay retail and even more if the place is a great. Case in point, Through the Decades in Louisville, Kentucky. I'll actually name drop this one. Through the Decades is one of the most amazing card shops I've ever been to. I've never played an event there.
We don't live close enough to warrant it.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost a 3-hour drive.
However,
but
if y'all decide to do some dark tournament there, enough notice, I may be willing to do it.
Yeah. But the way that their cards are organized, the way the store is laid out, the way that, for the most part, each and every one of those employees were extremely welcoming, that is a place that feels like it's a supporting place. I am more than happy to drive down there, give them my money every single time. Whereas a few of the stores that we were just discussing here, I will begrudgingly go to, but use this because it's the only option. But that's negativity. Let's not discuss any more negativity.
I will discuss negativity until it gets me what I want, which is somewhere around here doing the Dark Tournament Saga. I will be super negative.
Maybe I would just buy a case of it and we run our own event.
You think they would let us?
If I could get my hands on a prize kit, I absolutely freaking would.
I'm serious.
Late Night Players present Yu Yu Hakusho's Dark Tournament.
I will literally take time off of work to do this.
Well, maybe that's something I'll look into.
Oh my gosh. Hold up. Okay. Here's an idea. Why don't... Okay, look. We're, for the most part, out of the pandemic, in my opinion. I'm feeling comfortable. I'll go places without masks and stuff. I'm all vaxxed up. I'm sorry if anybody listening to this has political beliefs that this is a hoax or anything. But, personal choice, I got vaccinated. If these fine gentlemen that decided to roll the dice, buy this company, and buy the rights to this, would be willing to rent out a sketchy island for a weekend, I will gladly take time off of work, become a scummy business lord, and run a rigged dark tournament on an island for a weekend.
Now, here's the other thing, though. You have to have all the competitors go by boat.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And
you
then,
guys are going by boat.
And then have everyone play the card game on the way to the island. Losers get booted from the boat on little lifeboats.
Nope. Thrown overboard. They die.
Oh.
I told you.
This went in a completely different direction than I thought it was going to go.
Where do you think it was going to go?
I thought you were just going to be like, hey, we can use the mall.
Oh, I'll run one here, too, if they want to be pussies. If y'all ain't got the guts to die playing a card game, then yeah, we can run at a mall.
We're not banishing people to the Shadow Realm.
I have a great idea for Konami.
Okay, we'll save that.
If they're willing to buy another dimension, I will send people to the Shadow Realm.
Alright, I think
I'm just saying, I think it'd be a fun idea if we can't get somebody here to be willing to support this. Let's see if we can do it ourselves. We will. I am, like I said, willing to buy a case. Like you said. Like, let's do it. Let's ask these kind gentlemen. Or ladies. I don't know who owns the company.
I'll do a little digging. I mean, we've still got a couple months.
Don't even dig. Just email them directly. And get it on video. Make them tell you no on video. Let them tell you that a whole city can't do something they want to do because they're not willing to support you. If you want us to support you, you have to support us. That's what we said. That's going to solve that's going to probably solve world peace.
I like it.
Good job, Tim.
All right, so we're hitting well over half an hour now.
Ooh, goodness.
Yep. So, got anything you want to add?
Nope. I've said my piece.
All right. This might be our last recording of 2023.
We'll get one more in. We gotta get a Christmas one in.
Okay, then we'll be back with you guys for a Christmas episode. Not 100% sure when
Christmas.
Drop it on Christmas Day.
Oh no, I was saying Christmas.
Oh, you're just saying Christmas or any holiday that you celebrate this time of year.
Yeah. Non-denominational gaming, y'all.
So,
we are inclusive.
Rob, if anybody wanted to reach out to you, where can they find you?
Sometimes horror movie horrors. I'm really trying to get my mental state back in the desire to do that again. If you like horror movies, yeah. And then our resident craft maker is not here, but that is Random Acts of Extra. She is doing a convention next weekend.
She's got another one already?
Yeah, RaptorCon. Yep, you can, if you want fun jewelry or dice bag or dice trays, stuff like that, come out and see her. She just got a pressure pot to start making her own custom dice. That'll be fun. As long as the house doesn't blow up, I don't care.
All right, and for me, you can find me anywhere on the Late Night Player socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that. But I think that's it for us tonight. Rob?
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Yup, it was fun. I like dragging companies and businesses through the mud because they don't do what I want them to do.
Hey, that's the American dream. Anyways,
yeah.
As always, until next time, guys, keep your dice warm. Happy gaming.
No. You got to do one. If you're going to do one, it's got to be themed.
Oh.
Come up with one for the Dark Tournament.
Okay, on the spot.
What is it you normally say?
Oh, how about this one? Until next time, the winner is... that sounds stupid.
No, I got you. Until next time, remember, keep your spirit gun warm and don't fucking die. Wait, is this one PG?
It's whatever we want it to be.
Oh, hell yeah.
See you guys next time. Bye.